At this time, I'm going to be doing a little presentation, but I think before I go ahead, I think I would be remiss if I don't acknowledge the hard work of the entire staff. You all met Ms. Bobby Brower. For those of you who don't know, my name is Lilanand Williams. I'm the Student Management Coordinator. But the people that put this together are just phenomenal. I just want to acknowledge the student managers. Danielle Izzo, she was responsible for putting this all together. Danielle, with the great help of Miss Melissa Schwartz. Mel, stand and just wave a little. Is Rosanna here? Okay, you all know that Miss Rosanna Fernandez, she's one of our student managers. She was the recruitment point person, phenomenal in getting 330 students all together, and I truly thank her. Also, we have a new student manager. I'd like to ask you all to just give her a great round of applause, Miss Vicki Wallace. And part of our team, and certainly a big part of our team, is Mr. Stephen Atkins. He's the Career and Employment Specialist. He's off to the left of the auditorium. But in addition to the student managers and Mr. Atkins, and of course our director, we have college assistants. They've also been instrumental, and we also had former ASAP students like yourself that have worked hard and graduated and have now come back to the program to really give back to the program. One of those former ASAP students is Miss Robin Christian, and she's standing right here. I can't tell you the amount of work that goes into putting together an event like this, and especially after 2 to 3 months of just trying to recruit. So it's the entire team, along with the leadership, that makes this all possible. But why am I here at this point in time is to share with you some of the resources that the campus has to offer you. What you witnessed today is some performances. It's sort of an icebreaker to get you, believing and thinking like an ASAP student. But once you become part of the college and start classes next Monday, you need to know the type of resources that this college has to offer. What are some of the things that we're going to offer you so that you could be the best that you can be? And I got to tell you, if you miss out on this, you're really missing out on a wonderful opportunity. There are tutoring centers, the counseling centers, single stop, basic skills. These are wonderful resources here on the campus. And today we're fortunate to have the leadership of those programs or someone that represents those programs here with us. At this point, what I'd like to do is begin by asking Ms. Bonnie Cook, who is the director for the Student Learning Center, to come up, and she will share with you some of the wonderful resources that the Student Learning Center has to offer you. Look, if you have to take private tutoring, it'll cost you $50, $60, $70 an hour. Honestly, this campus has the best. So please give her a round of applause and listen to what she has to share with you.
Good afternoon. I just love being on stage. I didn't know this was going to happen. This is great. Anyway, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come here, James. This is James. James Cheng is one of our senior tutors, and I brought him over because I wanted him to talk to you for a few minutes just about what it's like to have been a student, and now he's a tutor. But I'll tell you a little bit about our program first. We are the Student Learning Center, and we do the tutoring and learning support for all credit-bearing courses. Now, what that means is all the courses for which you earn credits towards your degree. Some of you may need remedial courses, some of you may not, but at some point during your career, here at Queensborough, you're probably going to need some help, or you may just want someone to look a paper over, help you with research. That's what we do. We have about 80 tutors. Our tutors come from all over the world. We have every ethnicity, we have every religion, we have every language. What else do we have, James? We have only 2 genders, but we could go more. It's fine. The point is, we have someone for every subject that probably has gone through what you're going through, not going through, and we really want to help. Most of our tutors started out as Queensborough students, and now they are in graduate school or they're working and they're still tutoring. So it's a really good place to be. We're on the same floor as the ASAP student managers. We're open 6 days a week, and before finals, we're open 7 days a week. And besides tutoring, we also offer workshops if you want to improve your communication skills. We have study workshops. What else, James? What else do we do? Chemistry, business, math, biology. We have a lot of human anatomy models for those of you who are interested in the sciences and getting into nursing too. So there's nothing that we want to do more than help you. So now I'm going to turn it over to James. Oh, James, just talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I really mean it when I say that we're happy to have you here. We look forward to working with the ASAP students every semester. You have the potential to ace everything, but you have to work like every other student. And please come down to the center at any point, okay? Thank you.
I didn't expect to talk today. Welcome, everybody. Like she said, we have a lot of services on campus available: tutoring centers, the writing center, basic skills, learning center. You guys should definitely come use our resources before the semester starts or before you start falling behind, and everything is free. Most of the centers are located in the first floor of the library building, so please come and use whatever support services we have available. All right, guys, good luck.
Ms. Cook, do you have handouts for the students? Awesome. James is going to hand out some literature from the Student Learning Center. Please utilize this center. I can't tell you how fantastic the props and the models look. They're very important. Now, I just want to share something with you. A lot of you think that tutoring is for struggling students. And oftentimes, you know, the moment you hear the word tutoring, there's a stigma that goes up. I'm not a dummy. I don't need tutoring. I don't have to go to tutoring. But I got to share with you, tutoring is not for people that are struggling. Let's say you have a 2.0, 2.8 GPA or a 3.0, and you want to get on the dean's list with a 3.3. Listen, it makes sense. Go to tutoring and get up to the dean's list. You get up on the dean's list, that sets you apart from the ordinary student. Basically, now you have an opportunity to get scholarships to go to a 4-year college. So you have to start thinking proactively and start thinking that tutoring is really not just that I'm struggling or I'm failing, but it's something that presents an opportunity for you to do it that much better. At this point, I want to just shift gears a little. And I want to bring on Mr. Joe Labrazetta, who represents the Campus Writing Center. And Joe is phenomenal with his team, along with Dion, who is the director of that program. Everyone there, again, is very friendly and very welcoming. Again, Mr. Joe Labrazetta.
Hello. How you doing? My name is Joe, and I'm the tutor coordinator for the Writing Center. We are conveniently, hello. I love you too. We're conveniently located on the same floor as the campus learning center. So if you need help with the subjects, you go to Bonnie's area, who was just up here. And if you need help with writing assignments for those subjects, or obviously for English classes, you can walk over to the writing center. We're also on the first floor of the library. As I've said, we're in room L118, and James is going to hand out our flyer. And it has, most importantly, it has our hours of operation on the top left. And we're basically open 6 days a week. We're open Monday to Thursday till 8. Fridays 9 to 4, and Saturdays 10 to 3. There are 3 ways that you can come in and get tutoring at the Writing Center. The most popular way, and I don't blame students because I would probably do the same thing, is walk-in tutoring. And as that name implies, you don't need an appointment. You can just walk in anytime, any of these hours that we're open, and it's first come, first served. But I'm pretty neurotic about customer service and having enough tutors working, so you probably don't have to wait. There's usually more tutors than we need sitting around waiting for you to come in. And we also have appointments, though. If you would rather have something more set in stone, something planned in advance, we have weekly appointments where you could meet with the same tutor every week on the same day and time. That would be your hour with the same tutor throughout the semester. And we also have one-time appointments where you don't want to come every week, but you want, let's say, I need help this Friday at 10 a.m., and we'll save that 1 hour for you just for that Friday. And after the appointment's done, it'll wipe out of the computer. It's not a recurring appointment. You can mix and match, do all of these. You can have walk-ins and a one-time appointment. You can have a weekly appointment. There's really no limit to how many times you can come for tutoring at the Writing Center. Some other things that we offer are we have 18 desktop computers. All you need is a valid CUNY ID to use them. And you could print out papers, type up papers, go on Facebook, whatever you have to do. We also have 30 wireless laptops at the Writing Center. Those are cool because if you're sitting at one of our tutoring tables and you have your paper on a disk, or you want to start typing up a paper and save it, you can use one of our laptops right there, and it's wireless, so you can access the internet to do research, and you can use our wireless printers to print out your research or your papers or whatever. One thing that I'd like to mention before I leave is grammar. Because I've been here since May of 2000, and I have to say that the biggest problem I've seen is students' grammar skills kind of deteriorating. I'm not sure why, maybe because high school stopped teaching it 20 years ago, I don't know. But we're aware of it at the Writing Center. We've been hiring more grammar experts to deal with the problem, and we now have special grammar tutoring, where you can just come in and say, I want to work on my grammar. You don't have to have a paper written. We can just go over some grammar rules. We can ask you to write something for 10 minutes so we can analyze your specific grammar needs and issues. And we even have group tutoring in grammar. So even if you were born here and lived here your whole life and grew up speaking English, you still might have multiple grammar issues, and we can help you with that as well. So there's one thing that we ask from you when you come to the Writing Center. Well, actually 2. The first one is, if you have an original assignment from your instructor on the writing assignment, please bring it with you. Because if you don't have it with you, you can only go on what you kind of remember the assignment is or think it is. And sometimes there's a lot more to it. And if the tutor has the original assignment, he or she can help you a lot better and make sure that you've covered all the parts of the assignment. Some of these assignments are complicated and have multiple parts to them. So bring the assignment if you have it. Also, we're not allowed to there's some misconception when students come to the Writing Center that we're like a fix-it center, where they walk in and like, oh, thank God you're here. Here's my paper. It's horrible. I'll be back in an hour. You know, and they think the tutor's going to be like, oh, okay. But we're not like, the auto shop and with mechanics that would drop the car off. We're not allowed to tutor that way, and it's not good for you anyway because you'll keep making the same mistakes over again unless the tutor works together with you to fix everything together and show you why you're making those mistakes. So that's really the only catch is you're going to have to work if you come here to the Writing Center, and we'll take care of the rest. Anybody have any questions about the Writing Center? No? One more thing. You don't have to have a paper to come to get help. That's another misconception. You can come the day you get an assignment. If you look over the assignment and you're not really sure what the heck you're supposed to do, oh man, I don't know how to do this, just come and talk to a tutor. You don't have to have a paper done. You don't have to have one word written for the assignment. You can come as early as day one. Thank you for the action. Thank you very much. Hope to see you all at the Writing Center. Thank you.
Just so you all know, each of the learning centers have late nights, and in some instances, they're open on the weekends. So let's say you have a paper due tomorrow, and it's 5, 6 o'clock. You still can go to the center and get the work done for tomorrow. Again, if you have a work schedule that just complicates your time and conflicts with going to the center, well, you could come on the weekends. Saturdays, they're open, and get as much tutoring as you possibly can. So I urge you, and on Wednesday, you will get from each of your student managers something called a tutoring policy. They'll share with you more about the tutoring, because in our program, we encourage tutoring. It's highly not only recommended, but in some cases mandatory depending on your situation. So if you're required to take tutoring and we build it in with a policy, you're going to sign this policy. And basically, you're responsible for going to tutoring. That's why we're bringing these centers here today to share with you not only their hours, but the types of things that they offer in terms of resources to get you ready so that you'll do well in your academic journey through college. At this point, I just want to also bring up Mr. David Buckner. He represents the Basic Skills Center. He'll share with you a little more about exactly what they do there and how they can help you. And he'll share with you the resources available to all of you. David?
Thank you, Mr. Williams. There are a lot of people in here. There are more people in this room than there are residents of my hometown. So, all right. So, Basic Skills is the one center that is not conveniently located on the first floor of the library building with ASAP, Writing Center, and the Learning Center. We're actually on the second floor of this building in 2 rooms. We have H239, which is our main learning center. I'm sorry, that's our computer lab, and H237, which is our tutoring center. What we provide are services to students who tested in the basic skills range, which we get a lot of students, and for those of you who may have tested there, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. As Joe Labazetta pointed out, grammar's not being taught in high school for the last 20 years. What it really is just a difference between reading and writing levels from high school and from grade school and preparing you for those levels in college. So really look at it as an opportunity to get extra help where you might need it. And what we do really is very similar to the Writing Center. It's a very student-centered, very student-oriented process where we sit with a tutor, and rather than fix your papers for you, rather than give you answers to things, we help you develop your skills so that you can find them yourselves, and help you with critical thinking, help you identify proofreading, writing techniques, reading techniques. We offer basic skills classes, which your advisors will assign you to if you tested into that range, where you'll be provided with the opportunity to have tutoring. Make an appointment with a tutor, group tutoring sessions. We also have a computer lab with fully loaded online software, things that help you with that, and an entire staff in the computer lab to help you work with that. You can also work with it from home. We even have an online portfolio that you'll be set up with so that you can track your records and basic skills and just sort of track your career with us. Again, that's going to be in H237 and Computer Lab is H239. I printed out 30 of these and there are apparently 300 of you. So I'll pass a few around. We'll certainly give a lot more to your professors, your advisors. And again, if you haven't tested into the basic skills, you don't need to worry about it. If you have, your advisors will tell you about it. One other thing is that we provide assistance workshops for the ACT reading review and for the reading test. I actually just finished one an hour ago, so wish those students luck. They're taking theirs tomorrow. We provide reviews for the CAT W, and then the Writing Center provides the workshops for that. And if you are in basic skills, if you test into basic skills, you're in our classes, you're going to want to see us in H237. The Writing Center you'll go to after basic skills. So we keep it a little bit separated so that the basic skills can focus on the level that the basic skills students need. And then the Writing Center can take care of students, the English 101, 102, where you'll be going immediately afterwards. And then they also take care of all the other courses. So if you have a psych paper, go to the Writing Center. Don't come to me because I'll sit down and talk to you about sentence verb agreement and you'll wonder why. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it greatly for representing the Basic Skills Center. At this time, I want to bring it to you Ms. Catherine Racino. She represents the Math Learning Center. I just want to share with you a little about the Math Learning Center. Guys, you will find that with math, the ASAP program has an incredibly strong relationship with the math department in terms of tutoring, because we have students, many students who have Math 10 remedial needs. And historically in this college, that has been an issue. I want to share with you right now that if you have a Math 10 remedial need, it is important that you establish a relationship with a tutor and start going to the Math Center for tutoring. We also in that center have a faculty liaison who works closely with the program, with the ASAP program, to try to assist you in every possible way so that you can pass that Math 10 and start your credit-bearing classes. And you gotta remember, you can't start your credit-bearing classes unless you pass that Math 10. The longer you take to pass it, you're eating up your financial aid, so you're stretching out that journey through college, and ultimately you could lose the opportunity. So please, Math 10 is always a struggle for a lot of students. Please take it seriously, and please work hard to really get through that and start your credit-bearing courses. Again, this is Catherine. I'm going to allow her to tell you more about the Math 10 program.
Hello, my name is Catherine, as I said. I work at the Math Center, and I do work with the ASAP program as well. We have a special table for you guys where you guys can go, and there's going to be assigned like 2 or 3 tutors there, and you could just go in, and you have to sign in, and we will help you carefully. I actually know some of you guys from the summer course that I did for the Express Math 10, and if you need any help, don't hesitate to come to the Math Center. They're always willing to help you, any questions you have, but don't leave anything at last minute, because math, you cannot leave anything at last minute. It takes time, it takes practice. You have to do it again and again and again until you get it, and have like a routine that you know how to do it. Also, the Math Center is open Monday through Saturdays. On Mondays, we are open 9 to 6. Tuesday, we are open 9 to 8. Wednesdays, we're open 9 to 6. Thursdays, we're open 9 to 8. Friday, 9 to 3. And Saturday, 10 to 3. So we're open 6 days in a week, so don't hesitate to not come. We're always there. And we're not only based on remedial maths, we also have pre-calculus tutors. We have one 119, 121, and so on and so forth. But we do want you guys to pass the math remedial classes, so we're always emphasize you to go, and if any questions, please don't hesitate. Like, the math center is there for you, and we will always be willing to help you. I have brochures, and we're located at the Science Building, so at 216 in the second floor, and yes, and I'll give brochures for any questions you guys have. If you guys have any questions right now, you can ask me. If not, then have a nice day.
Notice Catherine mentioned 2 nights that are open late, and then on Saturday from 10 to 3. Again, there is no excuse that it conflicts with my work schedule because it's open 6 days a week. So please make a concerted effort to really utilize the resource. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we, as a team, all the student managers are going to be giving you something called a Tutoring Log, and I'm sharing this with you. Perhaps on Wednesday you'll learn more about the Tutoring Log. But what it is, it's a log that you take with you to the tutor. There's a sign in and sign out for the times that you go. You have to document who tutored you and the amount of time that you tutored. It's very important that you keep that log safely because you have to return it to your student manager. And more importantly, it's an acknowledgement that you went to tutoring. So please note that the log shares with you that we take this very seriously. At this point, what I want to do is I want to shift gears a little. We have with us, in addition to the learning centers, we have a program on campus called Single Stop. Single Stop is a center that you can access many resources. If you have a legal issue, they can help you. Housing, any other type of issue, they can help you. But rather than me speak about them, why don't I ask Ms. Amawati Ganesh to talk more about it, and she's going to share with you about the program called Single Stop here on the campus.
Can this come down? No? Okay. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Height adjustment. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Hope all is well. My name is Amawati Ganesh, and I am the coordinator at the Single Stop program. So what is Single Stop? Single Stop is a non-for-profit organization, and we provide free services, emphasis on free. As Brian was stating, we offer free legal services. You can come and meet with a lawyer for free on campus. We also have free financial coaching, free financial counseling. Why would you see a financial counselor? Well, did anyone take out a loan this semester? Would you like to learn how to pay back your loan? Would you like to learn how to budget? Would you like to learn how to save for that future home, that future car? You would meet with a financial counselor. We also have free tax preparation during tax season. And this service is not only for yourself, it's also for your immediate family. In addition to that, we also have free benefit screening. So you will sit down with myself or my director, and we will screen you to see if you qualify for New York City's public benefits. There are over 40 public benefits that you may be eligible for. How would you know? You would come by, sit with one of us. We will screen you, ask you a few basic questions, and we will tell you what you qualify for. Some examples are health insurance, child care assistance, public assistance. If you're not registered to vote yet, we will register you to vote. We are located in the library building, such as ASAP, but we're on the 4th floor, around the corner from financial services in room 432A. So I wish everyone a best of luck, best for fall 2012, and we hope to see you. Thank you. I'll also send around flyers as well.
During the tax season, they also offer free taxes. You bring your parents, you sit with them, and they'll complete your taxes for free with your parents. At this point, I'd like to introduce to you Linda from the counseling department. She has a lot to share with you about the counseling here on campus. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does.
Ah, beautiful. Hello, everyone. I like to move around a little bit, so got to be different. Oh, my. Now I know what Oprah feels like. My goodness, there's a lot of you. Don't get excited. I'm not giving away any cars. So I'm here from the Counseling Center. Location-wise, we are in the library building in room 422, actually right around the block from Single Stop. And our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, and on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we're open till 7. How many of you are enrolled in ST 100? Introduction to, look at how excited you are. Okay, we are the folks who are going to be teaching that class, me being one of them. ST 100 is a 5-week PNET course. You've probably heard that little term, PNET, right? Partially online. So once a week you're going to be meeting with your professor, and once a week you'll have a class online. What's nice about that is we're going to be introducing you to online courses. So as you move forward, if you see a course in your major that is available online, you'll be a little more familiar with it. As far as the class is concerned, some of the things that we teach include things like time management, study skills, stress management. We go over things like relationships, healthy relationships. We're going to teach you different curricula. Are you in the right major? Career exploration. What do you want to do? If you don't know, that's okay. And basically anything and everything to help you succeed in college. We're going to teach you grading, how to make sure you stay off of academic probation and do the best that you can do. So that's the class, ST 100. Something I encourage you to do is make sure you check your schedules, because not everyone was enrolled in the one that begins on the 27th. Some of you are enrolled in the October 15th. Does that sound familiar? So just check your schedule, because some of you are starting on the 27th next week, and some of you are not starting until October. So you just want to make sure you're showing up at the right point. As far as counseling and what we do, all types of personal counseling, career counseling, academic counseling. We help students with anything from time management to depression to anxiety. You can walk in and literally say, I just want to make an appointment. You don't have to tell the secretary what you're there for. That's between you and the counselor. That's confidential. Aside from that, we also have walk-in hours. So like it says, if you walk in and you just want to meet with someone, there's someone there that's available to meet with you. If you're walking around campus and you're a little lost and you're not sure where to go, stop by the counseling center and ask. We'll help you out with that. Okay? So that's pretty much counseling in a nutshell. Any questions? Okay, great. Good luck to you all. Take care. Good, you're welcome.
Thank you, Linda. At this point, what I want to do is introduce you to some current ASAP students and who are now part of student government. I have Mr. Preston Baker, Jay Dunn, and Ashley Prasad, all current ASAP students who are part of student government. Preston, Jace, Ashley, you guys want to come up? Yeah. Give them a round of applause, guys. Now look, let's get real. ASAP is not about academics. ASAP is about understanding the dynamics of positioning yourself for the next step in life. How do you do that? Surely you want a degree, but you also want social engagement. You also want to join organizations. We encourage you to do that. These students are an example of part of what the ASAP model is about. Again, it's just not academics. It's an all-rounded, well-encompassing model. We're going to be taking you on trips and tours to various cultural centers. It's an incredible program. You guys are very fortunate. And again, I don't want to talk about this. I want the students to talk about this. Preston?
Don't stop. You don't want to clap. Stop it. Stop fronting. Y'all fronting right now. Yeah. I say you fronting. My name is Preston. I'm the president of student government. Jace, what do you do?
I'm the executive vice president of student government.
And what else do you do?
I'm in the mock trial. I'm part of Phi Beta Kappa. I'm part of
the club. Dad, you're in a lot of stuff.
Yes,
Ashley, what do you do?
Hey guys, I'm the program and vice president
Of?
student government, of course.
And what else?
And I run the APC committees.
All right. Joel is not a member of ASAP, but he is in student government. We couldn't leave him out in open, leave him in office. So, Joel, what do you do?
I'm the part-time students vice president.
What else did you do?
I am also a member of APC.
And what were you before that?
I was the president of the Trinbago Club.
All right, so you see we're active out here.
I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
I am also a part of ASAP.
ASAP. There we go. I was just about to say that. All right. How many of you pay for school right now? You going to put your hands up? You're not paying. ASAP's paying for your school right now. I just wanted to say that because one thing is important, and I think that you're gonna go through the year and you're gonna forget a little bit, but you have some student managers. You have, mine is Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
That's mine.
Right? So
I have Danielle.
just remember, remember that they're there for you, and you got to get to those meetings because, like I said, who pays for your school? ASAP, right? So that all you have to do is meet your student manager. All you have to do is go to a couple events that are actually beneficial to you as far as when you graduate and everything. But we have something else. We wanted to give out a few gifts, right? You want to give out a few gifts? Because we want to tell you a few things, but I figure y'all look a little tired. You see a lot of people here talk to you, so let me do this real quick.
All right, so he's going to go through that bag over there to do a little organization. But as he was saying, it's a little low for me. All right. But definitely, they're there for you. The managers, they're there to help you. Go ask. They're very nice people. I promise they won't bite. But don't make them mad.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
What are we doing?
All right, this is what we're going to do. I just want to ask questions, quick questions. I just want to ask, who's the director of ASAP? Nobody threw their hand up, but he raised his hand. So we give it to him because he raised his hand. I was trying to throw that out. All right. Huh?
Career advisor. All right, next question. Who's the career advisor that you must meet? You guys have to know this. No, your career advisor.
Raise your hands.
Oh, you guys don't know that?
He's in the building right now.
What's his name?
Who said it? There you go. Throw one. Can you reach that? I'm on the football team. All right, but that's just a few gifts. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come around. We're gonna give out the gifts. But now we're gonna come around, give out a few gifts. We don't have 300. I think how many people are here this time? 300. Our cohort is about. How much was our cohort? 121 to 300. So you actually really doubled us, tripled us.
Tell them about that thing this Wednesday.
What thing? Oh, August 29th. This is everybody, how many people this is their first year in this college? Wow, that's perfect. That's beautiful. August 29th is the first major event on this campus. It's called Club Fair. Yes? I'm going to tell you, you want to come to Club Fair, August 29th, which is next Wednesday. I'm going to tell you why you want to come to Club Fair. Hold up, the APC, because she actually put it together. What's going on at Club Fair? Huh? Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys. So as Preston was saying, on August 29th, we have the annual club fair. But this year, student government is going to do it a little bit different. We're going to have our first carnival club fair. There's going to be dunk tanks. There's going to be water guns. There's going to be... What else is there going to be?
Huh?
There's going to be a whole set of prizes and games, and you can even get to throw a professor in the dunk tank. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Oh, yes.
So I would encourage you guys to come out, bring a friend. There's going to be prizes, there's going to be foods, and that's also another way for you to join clubs. It's good to be active. I think Jace want to say something.
Also, I will be sitting in the dunk tank. So if any of you didn't like me for any reason, or you just want to throw and make me go into, 500 gallons of water, come on, come down, throw a ball, see if you can do it. Challenge all of you. Can you dunk me?
It's going to be from 1 to 3, August 29th. And I just want to say that take advantage of this opportunity with ASAP, because I'm going to tell you, ASAP, like if you, all these people that came by, like you have the math, I stayed in the tutoring system, and you trust me, when it comes to midterm and finals, you're going to see a big line going around that block, going around the classroom, and you're going to be able to go specifically to an ASAP tutor, so that you actually get to take advantage of that. And the ASAP program works with the tutors, so you have a lot. You're going to school for free. You're going to get books for free. I wear everything ASAP. I got the ASAP shirts. I got ASAP USB. Metro cards. Oh, I love the Metro cards. Unlimited Metro cards. We were trying to think of what to give you, and we couldn't come up with things to give away because ASAP gives away so much stuff. So you have an opportunity. I say take advantage of it. There's a lot of people that are going to be in the school for 3, 4, 5 years, and you're going to be doing it in 2. So remember that. And August 29th, I'll see all of you. I'm looking for your face. Yes, sir. That's what club fair is for. You're going to find out every club. And I would tell you to join clubs. The reason I'm going to tell you what's important about being active on campus is because everything goes on your resume. It helps you go on to the next level when you go to get your bachelor's and get your master's. So if you're in the business, you want to go into a club that deals with that, and you want to go into, like, you have mock trial if you're interested in political science maybe. But everything, there's a club that's specific for everything. So there are 44 clubs on this campus, and they're actually creating 3 more for the next semester. So we're going to have about 47 clubs, 48 clubs. So take advantage of what's on the campus. There's a lot of things going on, and you can be a part of a lot of honor programs. And ASAP definitely keeps you in the loop with what's going on. So you'll always get first dibs from student government standpoint, all right? Oh, hold on. She said don't leave. Wait. Hold on, leave. Yes, ma'am.
I asked them to stay because I want you to see. We've got the president, the executive vice president, the programming vice president. The top 3 positions in student government are all ASAP. I think that is incredibly amazing, don't you?
ASAP takeover.
And they couldn't wait to come here to greet you. So just as Lilanand Williams said, ASAP is about an experience. You're here, and we want to help you make this the most fabulous educational and life experience that you've had, whether you graduate in 2, 2.5, or maximum, how many years? 3, okay? So, take advantage, and thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. So, this latter part, I happened to notice lots of you were falling asleep. Did we work you that hard? This is college. We need stamina. You can't stay up late drinking and partying during the week. Okay? You have vacations, you have intercession, but now is the real deal. I wanted to clarify a few things. As far as tutoring, I remember when I was in high school, if I heard the word tutoring, it was a bad thing. It meant you weren't doing well. Is that right? Is that how most of you feel about tutoring? Yes? No? Okay. I want you to know that you can go to tutoring so that if you're doing B in your class, you can make it into an A. There are a lot of advantages. You don't go just because you think you're going to fail. I also want to clarify that they talked about tutoring for remedial math, but even when you're in credit-bearing math, you can go for tutoring so that you get that extra support and you feel that you know you can do it and you know you can pass. The same thing is that basic skills, yes, that's if you're in remedial reading or writing. Math is if you're in any type of math course, and the Learning Center and the Writing Center are for any of your credit-bearing courses. So just remember, it's another resource. You can pop in, see what it's like. We support the tutoring centers. ASAP actually funds part of the tutoring centers. So I am asking you to make our ASAP dollars worthwhile. Use them. We're paying for you to go to tutoring, okay? It's a good thing. Now, I know you've met lots of people. You've been very busy. You've been singing and dancing and talking and listening and had a little lunch, and I know that you're tired. So it was a lot. And when you go home tonight, think about it, think about questions that you have, because we still have another 2 days of jam-packed activities. You have 10 minutes now if you would like to ask myself or any of the staff any questions about, there was so much that happened, I would imagine you have questions. Raise your hands and I can call on you. There has to be a question or two. No? Yes? Yes. Shh, shh, shh. You won't be able to hear. Her question is, she knows there's book pickup. Can you get them electronically? No. A book is a book. You have to go there and physically get your books. And don't forget to bring your book vouchers. This will be on Wednesday afternoon. Yes? Your ID cards, some of you are going to go today, some of you are going to go tomorrow, some of you are going to go on Wednesday. And what else did you want to know? Metro cards will be given out on Wednesday. Good questions. Anybody else? Yes? Aha, you must have been talking. When does he get his ID? Some students today, some students tomorrow, thank you, some students Wednesday. Now everybody's awake because you can't wait to leave and go home, right? Okay, any other questions? The question is, so for your book pickup, do they just give you all the books that you need for the semester? You have a book voucher, you're going to go in there, you're going to look around, find the books that you need for your course, and then you go to the cashier, you show them your voucher, you show them that you're an ASAP student, and they will run you through, and it will not cost you anything. But what happens at the end of the semester with these books? You must return them. You will be signing a contract. Books are extremely expensive. The only way that we can continue to give you the use of the textbooks, is if you return them. Otherwise, the program will not be able to continue. If you don't return them, you will be billed, you will have to pay for them. Otherwise, you're going to have a stop on your bursar bill. There will be no transcripts, you will not be able to graduate. You don't want that to happen. Question, yes? Excuse me? A book voucher. What about the book voucher? Did they get their book vouchers? Okay. You're going to get them on Wednesday when you meet with your student managers. They'll be handed out to you. Yes? Your book voucher lists all the courses that you're registered for. When you go to the bookstore, you go to the class in the section, and that will be, the book will be there. There was a question in the back somewhere? Yes? You're going to speak to your student manager and discuss it first. And the ASAP office. Who can tell this young lady where the ASAP office is? Library building room 116. Okay. Other questions? Yes. Does ASAP? Yeah, we support you doing all kinds of athletics. What do you mean? Are we connected? Not officially. No. Other questions? Yes. 1 minute. There's people talking over here. Excuse me? Shh. Vicki? There are ASAP programs in all 6 community colleges. Well, we do not encourage it because we are all separate and apart. We are under the umbrella of ASAP. We all have our own separate programs. If there's a reason that you need to transfer, you would speak to your student manager and we would facilitate it for you, as long as they have room for you. You're welcome. See, we have questions. Anyone else? No, can't wait to get out of here. Okay, so before you go, I'm going to say I hope you all had a great first day. You're not going yet. Hold on. And hold on. You're not leaving yet. And Danielle Izzo, one of our student managers, who was the instrumental person in getting the schedule and everything together, is just going to make an announcement, and we will see you bright and early at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you.